What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be giving you guys advice for middle school. Now, I know I'm not in middle school yet, but I'm not. But I have this paper that they gave us, and I decided to use it. So, yeah. So, it's top 10 keys to middle school success. So, this is basically how to survive middle school. And I have this light right here. It's not really doing much. I did get a new light. I'm going to move it down here because it'll make it look brighter. Hold on. It's an LED light in it. It lasts long. That's better. So yeah, let's get into the video. So, first tips. This one I'm not good at, okay? Teens and young adults should be getting 8 to 10 hours per night. Enough sleep is critical for your body and brain to function well. So, I need to be fixing my sleeping schedule for my brain and my body to function well. And yeah, so what I have on that is that's very true. It'll have you study more. I try to go to sleep, but it just messes me up. I don't know how I can make myself go to sleep. So starting tomorrow, I'll make a video. Probably, I don't have my hand on that, on trying to change my sleeping pattern for a week or just till the rest of school, because it is a week to school. And yeah, so the second one, eat right. Healthy and balanced meals give your body and mind energy to work well throughout the day. Take extra time and effort to make sure you're not eating enough. From eating a mix of everything: fruits, dairy, vegetables. Vegetables, and whole grains. I don't like whole grains for real. Do your homework. See, now this is what I struggled with in 5th grade. I didn't do my homework because I thought it was too much. Oh, y'all don't mind my hair. I just took it out of this ponytail. I didn't want to do my homework because it was too much for me, and I would tell my mom I did it, and I didn't. And I hope I like these clips right here. I thought they was cute. And then there's paper clips. There's some binder clips. There's some tacks or whatever. Like these things. Those things. Some big binder clips, some small binder clips, and some paper clips. Next one, pay attention in class. You should pay attention everywhere and be aware of your surroundings, because this is where I'm going to do my YouTube videos. I have some of my YouTube video stuff that I will be using. Like my light will be right here. But when I'm not doing a YouTube video, it's going to be up there actually, so I can have a light in my room. But anyway, do your homework or pay attention in class. Focusing and using class time wisely is one of the best ways to get ahead in middle school. Since you'll be switching around from class to class, it's important to pay attention and follow along for every minute that you can. So that doesn't mean to switch. Try to skip class and all. Don't do that, because you only have basically an hour or about 30 minutes to learn what you need to learn for your school year. So make sure you take that very seriously. I'll let you guys know, or I will show you guys how my first day of school went. I might do a get ready with me on first day of school, and I will post if I do a school vlog. Because I saw a whole lot of people I knew there that was going there, that I didn't even know that they was going there, that I expected them to go to like a way different school than I thought. But turns out they're there, and it's a whole lot of people from my old school in 4th and 3rd grade. That really surprised me though. Anyway, the next one, get involved. Research shows that students' involvement can be a big determining factor for your success. Kids who are involved with after school activities, sports, and clubs are most likely to do well inside and outside of school. That's true, because that's what happened to me. But me and Casey, the school we are at now is far away. It's far from where we live, so we will be riding a bus to school. But we might, how Mama is capable of things, we might be able to do it. Like we did it when our school was all the way out. It was out Breckenridge or whatever. Man, what's it called? I don't remember. I know what the school is called. I just don't remember what street it was by. It's probably Clarendon. It was like all the way out. But we did go there. We rode the bus there every morning to school. Good kids and all. But then the sixth thing, think positive. Things are going to get tough and overwhelming at times. It's important to stay positive and know what you can do, whatever, and know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. So, I have something to say about this. If they say your school is bad, don't listen to them because it might be a whole nother perspective because you might know everybody and like the school can be a different experience. My friend says that the school I'm going to, there's fights every day. It's like everybody says different, and the more you hear it, the more you believe it. But don't believe it, because that's what I did. And when I went there, I felt so comfortable in that school. I felt like that is the school I will be going to, and that school will be one of the good school years I had. Some people say middle school is boring. Most people say middle school is fun. It's the best experience. It's lit. Sorry for my voice, y'all. My throat's kind of dry. I had some tea, but anyway, people say middle school is so fun. You will enjoy it. Some people say it's so boring. But middle school is where you start experimenting. One of the teachers said, the transitions between 5th and 6th grade is very different because I was like, at first I was like, in elementary school, most people do this. They have to walk in lines to go to like, you are going to be in one class. Like every middle school is different. Like, every elementary school is different. Some is the same. It don't matter. But I just recommend for you guys to don't believe what other people say. Think positive. Try to be successful. Don't follow people. Be a leader. I can't have my own word about that because I did do some bad things in middle school. Elementary school. It was not even a lot of bad things I did, but make sure that you stay organized. Casey came in. Make sure you stay organized. No.
I just want to say hi.
No. You wearing them dirty shorts? No.
Hey, too.
That's good. Because how shorts she got on is from somebody gave her the shorts just to sleep in. She was over that person's house, but it was just.
They're not dirty. Well, they're dirty now, but when they get into it just had stains on it, but they was clean because it came out the wash every night.
I get it. So yeah, just think positive. Do your own thing. Ask for help. That's actually the next one. Ask for help, whether it's academic, social, or emotional help. There are adults at the school ready and willing to help you. Seek out and ask for help when you feel you might need it. So that is a good thing because mostly one of the teachers said mostly the 6th graders ask for help for like the first couple of weeks of school because they might get lost, the lockers, or what else? There are classes. And then sometimes some people will bring a note. So this is another thing one of the teachers said. They will bring a note and they will write what they need help on, and they bring a note because they don't want to. They either feel weird to talk about it or they just don't want to say it in front of everyone that might be watching. And we have 3 more. Stay organized. Now this is a big one because I am never organized. I'm always in the rush. I'm always sloppy, organized. Y'all should see my handwriting. I'm always in a rush. So when I write, I just do it really fast, and I want to get done with it, so I won't have to worry about it later. But that's okay. just make sure you be organized. Make sure, because my Nana is buying us a binder. It's like a binder, like you can't. It's like a binder case or whatever. So like you can put your notebooks, you can organize and all in that specific case. So that's what I might be carrying. She did get us some things. I think she got us some mechanical pencils, um, some other things, and make goals for yourself. Now, this is a good thing to do when you're in middle school because you want to make. I made a goal that I have actually achieved, and it was last year. Because when I was in the fourth and third grade, my fourth grade actually, I struggled in the fourth grade because I really didn't get the hang of what we was doing at the time. Like once summer hit, I was like, you know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna do my own thing. And I tried to work so hard for the goal to happen, and then put when I hit the fifth grade, that was one of the best years of elementary school I ever had. Because I knew, first of all, I knew I was going to leave the fifth grade. Second of all, my grades improved tremendously. I learned new things, the things that the teacher taught us, what was the next thing we was going to learn. So this is good. And then the last one is take risks. Middle school is the time when you start to grow up and figure out who you are in the world. Take risks and be brave. Be brave. It will pay off in the end. So people will have a character for you, like the funny one, the silly one, the rude one, the mean one. Now, what I heard from about my school, I'm not even gonna get into that. But what I heard, what they mean is to really just try to be yourself and just take take new paths, take the risky one, see where it will get you, and you might regret it. It doesn't matter because you wanted to see what was gonna happen. Nobody else did. You did, and if they did, it means they're just trying to follow your path because they might get in the same things you did. And if they don't support you about what you did, then it's okay. You don't even have to talk to them anymore. So my advice to that is try as well to make friends. Even if someone doesn't like you, try like and you're kind of nervous to talk to them, go ahead and talk to them and ask why they don't like you. Try to reason it up, try to be friends again, and yeah. So that's actually all for this video. I only had 10 keys to middle school success and how to survive it. Um, there's not really much you have to do. Because people say they're so nervous in middle school. There's nothing actually to be nervous about, really. There's nothing to be nervous about. And make sure you learn how to open your locker. And make sure you know your left and rights, okay? And I believe on the first day of middle school, this is about locker, how to just open it. But I believe on the first day of middle school, they will give you your schedule. And like what they told us to do was don't worry, because at the first, because we didn't get our schedules yet either, because our classes, we got to pick what classes we wanted to do, and 1 out of 8. So like I believe we'll have 7 classes, so the 8 is just one that it's like the backup class or whatever. So what we did when we got there, when we was actually about to leave, my mom told me to pick 8 classes I want to do. Now the classes is kind of similar. In Casey's classes is kind of similar, so I believe you might be in the same class, but they can switch it up either way. Those are just the classes you want to be in. You will always have a class that you will struggle in. You will always have a class that you might enjoy, but just know your way for middle school will always turn out great. So you might assume that this is going to be fun, and it's not. Like, say you wanted to do computer coding, you might assume that's going to be fun, but it's a whole lot of work on your plate. You might assume this, you might assume that. Who knows? I really did. I did like computer coding, like African American studies, something about 9/11, 3D art, newspaper. I think I did public speaking. I'm not sure. There's more things to it, but here's another thing. If you're in 5th grade right now, I'll recommend you and like if you're watching this at the beginning of your school year, because this video is gonna end about to end because it's 15 minutes. So if this is the beginning of your school year and you're watching this, you better get in as many things as possible, because we was looking at what are the activities that our sixth grade year has and all. And there's so many, because so many is in fifth grade, and so many like the same is gonna be in sixth grade. So if you do like, say you do in beta club or quick recall, and you do it in the fifth grade, make sure you do it in the sixth grade too, because you could do it in high school if you want it. If they have it, you could do many other things that is in the same time as the fifth grade. Because if you was good at it, you would do it. Like future problem solving. If it's problem solving in your school, it's problem solving in school you're going to next year, then do it, because it'll come in handy on what you are going to do. But that's the end of this video. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below any middle school advice videos you want me to do, because I will eventually do one probably the third week of school, like once I get hang of, because I will have my locker. I will be kind of familiar with my classes, and yeah. So just don't count on me to do a school vlog, but count on me to do a get ready with me, and that's everything you guys need to know. Follow me on Instagram at Kelsey_on_fire. That's all. So I want you guys to remember those tips I said, because those will come in handy for you guys, especially the fifth graders. Y'all don't even know, I was watching back to school videos every single day until this time came. And y'all, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Your time will come. Just think about it. Just think, oh, I'm going to be in middle school. This is going to be so fun. And when you go to orientation, you will kind of feel nervous because you don't know anybody. Well, you might know you might know some people. I saw people that I knew 2 years ago, and I saw them today. So, you might find people that didn't go to. You might be surprised because they might say they're going to this school, but then they end up going to the same school as you, and you wanted them to. Then that's a good thing. But if you have any enemies there, it's okay. Don't even worry about them, because you're in middle school, and middle school is a start from where you're going. Make sure you subscribe, and bye YouTube.